showing through as he makes his way to the ring.
Hey guys, welcome to my gaming channel. This is unlocked frame rate gameplay from Fight Night Champion. This is playing at 4K on the RPCS3 PlayStation 3 emulator. This is a simulation with Crawford versus Spence. Personally, I'd like to see Crawford win, but it's a very, very tight one, and it's a modern day classic. Hope you enjoyed the fight, and see you in the next one.
He's a guy who you can see is supremely confident in his abilities.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Crawford. His adversary, King of Houston, the real deal.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Gets rid of that body shot. Good job with another left hand. Every fight takes on its own unique personality, and this fight looks like it's going to be a strong left by Blood.
Keep moving. Get out of there. Get out of there.
Great round now, back and forth. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He goes down. He has so much time now, he's going to be forced to survive. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. And now he scores with that left to the body. Why is the hook, when done properly and when landed really well, one of the most dangerous punches in all boxing?
Because the fighter who's fighting doesn't see it coming. You know, it requires good peripheral vision. It's coming from the side, not right down the middle. It's not coming in that front door. And when it hits you where you don't see it coming, it is devastating.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. A freight train uppercut by Blood. Nice work on the right hand by Blood. Crawford's left now getting into the mix. He clinches when he gets to the inside. And a right hand lands flush. What an unbelievable power punch by Blood. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Really on the mark with that overhand left.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Scores with the combo to the head. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Last 10 seconds. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Hard to believe that they can keep up like that. One of those rounds that you just won't forget. both guys able to land big punches on the other.
Well, in the old days, they'd be snapping one of those capsules under their nose, you know, smelling salt, ammonia capsules. Not allowed anymore. They want to wake them up, get them together. Now you got to dump a little water on them, send them out.
Blood's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands, that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that their opponent hasn't recovered.
Crawford's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Teddy, among the things that we're going to key in on here early on in this fight is the ability to go to the body.
Very important, because what it does is stops the ability of your opponent to defend the headshots. Takes away some of that head movement.
Flush right hand to the head. Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
Let's move.
Blocks that punch. Crawford's able to land a good, solid left hand. Blood's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Good block by Blood. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Left to the body. Good defensive skill. Crawford's punch is far off the target. They both decide to bring it. Solid left hand to the head. Crawford still shaking after feeling that uppercut. So it's the end of the round. And as both men head back to their respective corners, Teddy, it brings up a good point that's many times not talked enough, but the culture of a corner and how guys conduct themselves. What was always your philosophy in organizing and running a corner?
Well, first of all, only one guy could be in charge. That's the trainer. You can't have too many cooks in the kitchen. It has to be organized like anything else. And you have to have calm people. You only have 1 minute. Maybe by the time the fighter gets back, maybe it's 50 seconds. So you have to be efficient. You can't have guys that are excited. They have to be able to control their emotions just like the fighter does on the outside. And everyone has to know what their job is.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Don't let him get to you.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. A razor-sharp hook to the head by Blood. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? Blood swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
That's what we worked on at the gym. Good job,
Good
boy.
block
Good
by
job.
Blood. Blood's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Blood. Crawford's ability to just get to his opponent before his opponent gets to him, showcase there, his hand speed is very good.
Yeah, it is, Joe. You know, it speaks to one of those old sayings that the trainers used to say, just get off first. That's what he's doing right now. He's getting off first.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. A well-placed left hand up top. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Blood.
Work the body kick. Body shot.
Just a thudding shot there that he landed.
Man, that's it, baby. Good job. Good job.
And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by Crawford. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Blood.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep that jab pumping, then throw the lead right hand. You're winning this fight hands down, baby.
Start of round number 4. Crawford's accuracy has really carried this fight so far. He's up 3 rounds to zip on your scorecard.
Yeah, and again, it's because of what you just touched on. He's been a sharpshooter all night long.
He just missed that shot up top. He scores with the left. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
And he's holding.
Head attaboy. Keep swinging, baby.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Crawford's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Crawford's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Oh! He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count.
Take it up, take it up. It's all right, it's all right.
Nice block. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Big shot there. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
It's over. This fight is over. Crawford's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, Crawford.
That's what you want to see. A guy who can close the show and finish with style.